QZ.
Hi y'all, what's good? It's your girl Fats. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I hope you guys are having a blessed week. I hope you guys are staying safe because you ain't safe out here in these streets. It really isn't. Before we start with this video, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I post a video. And y'all do not want to miss my videos. You really don't. Your girl's back again with another commentary, another review, another Love Island commentary. Guys, episode 53. This episode right here was a lot. It was a lot. The finals are around the corner and all of this is happening. Like, everything is just crumbling. The way things are moving lately, it's been a lot. But let's start with Jake and Liberty. Liberty. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch. Like, you could literally feel the pain deep inside. Like, you can literally feel the pain from her face. She was hurting. She really was. And it wasn't nice to watch. I really felt bad for Liberty, man. Like, nobody deserves to be treated that way. Nobody deserves to feel that way. To all the ladies out there, never ever allow a man to get you to a place like this, where you feel like you gotta question yourself or change yourself or change the way you are. Like, boy, what? You're out here questioning yourself or changing yourself just to please him, just to satisfy him. Feel like you gotta change the way you are, change the way you look, change your personality. What? No. Not even that. Never ever get... You know what? Not even that. Never ever get to a place where you gotta question yourself. Am I enough for him? Am I right for him? First of all, if he can't accept you for who you are, then he don't deserve you. Not even that. If he can't accept you for who you are, then this man ain't for you. Okay? In this episode, Liberty expresses that she feels like she can't stay true to herself by being with Jake. Liberty expresses that she's very unhappy. She feels like she can't be with someone that's not into her. And it's so obvious that Jake is not into Liberty. He's been playing Liberty all this time. And the fact that he's made it this far, I don't even know how. Liberty feels like, you know, she feels like she's more into Jake than he's into her. And her gut feeling is just telling her that this relationship is not it. She feels like deep inside, her gut instinct is telling her that this is not right. Things are not right with these two. And, you know, she's been ignoring it this whole time. People in the villa have been trying to tell her that this man isn't for her. You know, the girls have expressed their concerns that, you know, perhaps Jake might be playing her, and she's been ignoring all these concerns. She's been ignoring everyone and what everyone's got to say until tonight. And, you know, it seems like Liberty just can't fake the funk. She feels like she can't even stay in the villa to just fake it. Liberty also expresses, you know, some of the things that Jake has been saying, some of the comments that Jake has been saying. You know, she's kind of in her feelings about some of the comments that Jake has been making, from talking about how she's messy, he's got the ick, you know, saying to her that, you know, it's always about you. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a huge red flag. Like, what? Like, he's basically putting her down and making her feel like not making her feel good about herself. And we all know that, you know, Liberty has some insecurities, and she's been through a lot in previous relationships where she's felt really low about herself. Instead of Jake making her feel better, he's putting her down. I feel like in this episode, we see that Liberty, you know, takes a step back and reminds herself on who she really is, and the fact that things like this, she shouldn't have to put up with. Liberty feels like she's not going to change for anybody, as she should. And I totally agree. Liberty shouldn't have to change for anyone. And if this man can't accept you for who you are, then he ain't for you, sis. And I'm just so glad that Liberty came to her senses in this episode and she realized that she deserves so much better. Jake wasn't even trying to fight for Liberty. Like, he had no fight in him at all. Yes, he tried to give us some emotion, but baby, we didn't see no tears. Jake was like, listen, I just don't have the energy in me to fake it any longer. So let me just take a step back and just keep it moving. Just when the finals are around the corner, Jake and Liberty break up, and obviously Jake and Liberty have been together since day one, and Liberty has been loyal to him. She's been genuine. You know, she's been genuine this whole time. She's been very, very loyal this whole time. And for him to treat her the way he did, ladies, please do not allow this to happen to you. Know yourself, love yourself, remind yourself who you are every single day. Say your affirmations, look at yourself in the mirror, hype yourself up. Never ever let a man put you down like this. We see in tomorrow's episode they go on their final date. Now, Love Island, why would you put these two to go on their final date knowing that these two have broken up? It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, they go on their final date on this boat cruise, and when they come back, it seems like, I don't know, like, could it be that Jake and Liberty have worked things out and they're back together again? And, you know, he sweetened her up. Do you think she really went back? But possibly, could it be that perhaps Liberty has made a decision that she's going to leave the villa, and perhaps Jake is going to go with her? We see that Faye put her pride to the side and she was there for Liberty, and she was comforting Liberty this whole time, and she was just being the good friend, the good advisor, the good listener. But deep inside, I feel like Faye was like, girl, I told you so. You should have listened to me. You know, it was nice that, you know, Faye was there to comfort Liberty and be there for Liberty during this difficult, tough time, you know. And she, you know, she put her pride to the side and put all the nonsense and the rubbish to the side. We'll have to see, we'll have to see, we'll have to see. And we see the other couples, Kaz and Tyler, go on their date as well. First of all, Kaz slayed that outfit. That outfit looks so good on her. Blue just looks good on her. She just looked like royalty, bruh. Kaz looked gorgeous. She looked so beautiful. Makeup, hair, outfit, just everything, okay? So we see them that they went on this date to this, they first went on this horse carriage, and then they went into this, I don't know, they went on this date, and there was this violin playing, and they were just sitting there talking. I mean, it was cute or whatever, but one thing I will say about this date is I love how Kaz and Tyler are moving on a different pace to everybody else, and they're not rushing things. And I feel like that's realistic, because even though they're exclusive, they're still taking their time to get to know each other, and that's how I like it, you know what I'm trying to say? And obviously we're gonna see if things will flourish between these two on the outside world. And we see that Teddy and Faye go on this date. Love Island, y'all really tried it. I can see what you guys tried to do, but we ain't trying to see it. We don't want to see it. Stop forcing this down our throats. You know, Teddy's out here talking about, you know, I'm gonna take some responsibility for Casa Amor. I'm like, for what? What is it that you did? What is it that you, can somebody remind me what Teddy did at Casa Amor? Because I still don't understand why is that a topic of conversation, that he has to take some responsibility. Teddy asks Faye to be his girlfriend, and, you know, it's just funny to me because, you know, when Faye comes back into the villa, you know, she's out here celebrating with the girls, and they're throwing all these roses and petals all up in the air, and I'm just like, it's just the irony for me. It's just the audacity for me, because, you know, Faye was out here roasting Tyler for asking Kaz to be exclusive and how she found it weird, but then Teddy asking Faye to be his girlfriend is weird as well. Like, Teddy asking Faye to be his girlfriend is weird. Like, after everything, after all the madness that went down, you know, him shouting, you know, her shouting at him, you know, her shouting at him, mistreating him, swearing at him, pointing at him, all of that nonsense, and just continue to just be so rude and disrespectful for the whole time, you know, but most of the time in that villa recently. And you're asking her to be your girlfriend. I just hope Teddy looks back at all the episodes and realizes, like, how did I let this happen? How did I let this slide? What was going through my mind when I let all of this happen? But anyways, throw them away, throw the whole couple away. I don't want to see them. Stop giving us all this FEDDY content, because we do not want to see it. she just aggravates me. Do you know what I mean? Ever since that whole voting confrontation nonsense, that villa has not been the same. I can't imagine how the islanders feel, you know, being around that type of energy, because I'm all about good vibes and good energy, and I feel like you should be surrounded with good vibes and good energy, and having someone like that around your circle, around the villa, it's just draining. It just sucks the energy out of you. I don't know how they dealt with all of that, because she's making everyone feel uncomfortable in that villa. The dynamic is not the same. We can all feel the fakeness, because I know that they gotta do what they gotta do to film the show, but we all know that they don't like her. You know, her being messy, I totally get that. Like, bruh, like, we wouldn't accept that from a guy, so why should Jake accept that from Liberty? Like, why should a guy accept a girl that's messy? Because no, it just doesn't work like that. I definitely wouldn't accept a man that's messy all the time. Like, anybody got time for that? But it's the choice of words that you use, and it's the way you say it as well. And that's the issue, and that's the problem. Another thing as well is the fact that he didn't fight for it, and that's the issue. He didn't fight for Liberty. He didn't even try. Like, there was no fight in him, and that's where the issue is. But yeah, the whole messy thing, I totally get it. Like, Liberty, you need to work on that. Like, because I don't think a lot of guys are going to accept someone that's messy. But it's the choice of words that you use. It's the way you communicate with someone. You know what I mean? Like, you know, choose your words wisely. It's not like, oh, you know, you're so messy, I've got the ick. Like, of course she's going to feel some type of way. Like, are you mad? But anyways, yeah, that's my opinion. Could it be that Liberty is just taking things to heart and she's just overthinking things? Or Liberty is realizing that this man really ain't for me? He really isn't. She kept saying it to Faye, like, I just don't feel it. I just feel like things are not right. And that says something, and you should trust your gut instinct. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. What did you guys make of this Liberty and Jake thing? Who do you think is going to win the show? I mean, listen, y'all know Kaz and Tyler all the way. KYLER, Kaz all the way. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Teddy and Faye will make it to the finals? Do you think Jake and Liberty will make it to the finals after all of this? Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you on my next video. Bye.